Along came a different. The Reds loved being red. They wore red hats, sung red songs, and ate red apples. And they all agreed that being a red was the best thing ever. Then one day, quite unexpectedly, along came a different. The Yellows loved being yellow. They ate yellow bananas, read yellow books, and drove yellow cars. And they all agreed that being a yellow was the best thing ever. The problem was the Yellows didn't like the Reds. They thought their red apples were too round, their red hats were too pointy, and their red music was much too loud. And so this happened. "Turn that music down. It's too noisy." Then this is my corner. I saw it first. And then, quite unexpectedly, along came a different. The Blues loved being blue. They slurped blueberry shakes, twanged blue guitars, and wore blue bow ties. And they all agreed that being a blue was the best thing ever. Problem was, the Blues didn't like the Reds or the Yellows. "Your red hats are silly, and yellow bananas taste horrible." Now there was trouble. "Well, we don't like blue bow ties, and red songs and blue guitars make far too much noise." And more trouble. "Keep your red hats and yellow bananas out of this area." This bit is for Yellows only. Nobody except Blues admitted here. And even more trouble. Only Reds, no Blues or Yellows allowed. Things got sillier. Only Blues are allowed to breathe this air. Red air is nicer than blue air. And sillier, Blues and Reds are not allowed to look at Yellows. Until they all decided to draw up some rules. The rules. Rule number 1. Only Blues can walk in the blue area. Rule number 2. Nobody except Reds are allowed in the red corner. Rule number 3. Stay away from bananas by order of the Yellows. Rule number 4. Reds, keep your hats to yourselves. Rule number 5. Blues can only play in the red corner if they give them some cheese. Rule number 6. No ball games. Rule number 7. Okay, some ball games if it's sunny. Rule number 8. No talking to each other. Rule number 9. No sharing. And rule number 10. No being friends. The rules seemed to work for a while, and all the differents were happy in their own space. But then, quite unexpectedly, along came another different. "I like your blue bow tie. Nice to meet you." And another. "I wish I had a red hat like yours. I really like your glasses." And another. Then a really different arrived. The really different liked red apples, yellow bananas, blueberry shakes, and every type of music. And guess what? Suddenly, the rules didn't seem to matter anymore, and everyone forgot about them. Hello. I'd love a bit of your apple. And I like your music. Fancy a boogie? The difference soon started to feel a lot happier, and finally they all agreed on something. Being different is the best thing ever. And remember, children, always remember, it doesn't matter if we're different, if we have different colour hair or different colour eyes, we can all still be friends.